Hi, I'm Tim, and I'm your massage therapist. And today I'm going to give you a wonderful head to toe massage. First, I want to ask you though, are there any areas of your body where you might be holding some tension or stress, or is there pain anywhere? It's good to know anything to help me to do the massage, just so that I either help to release the tension and stress or to avoid any painful areas. Okay, great. Yep. Okay, so now why don't you come with me and we'll come over into the massage room here. And here's the table. We have some aromatherapy going with some wonderful, wonderful fragrances. We have rose today and have some really beautiful music playing in the background. And I want you to lay down on the table face down, and I'm going to go out of the room while you change, and you can put the sheet that's on the table over you to cover you. And I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Yeah, hello again. Well, you look very comfortable laying there. Are you ready for a wonderful massage? Yeah, well, I'm really, really ready to give you one, and I can't wait to just de-stress you and allow you to let go of any tensions and stresses and cares and worries that you might have, and just allow you to be totally in the zone. Are you ready for that? Okay. So first, we'll start with the feet, and I'm going to give you a foot massage on each foot, and that's really relaxing. Some people call the technique that I'm going to do, they call it reflexology, and there's a belief around it that the nerves of the body are all connected at the bottom of the foot. And when you massage them, it lets go of the tensions in the entire body and is connected to the organs. So I like to do it, and even if you don't believe it, it doesn't matter. It really feels good. So we'll start with the foot, and then we'll work our way up the legs and up to the lower back, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Okay, so now just get a little oil here and put some on. And then I'm going to start rubbing the largest parts of your foot first. So now I'm rubbing. Oh, and by the way, if you hear any noises, we have some jets going over here. Just ignore them. Or just let them relax you even deeper as you listen to the sounds of the jets. And so, yeah, like I mentioned, I'm going to start massaging the large part of the foot, which is from the where the toes meet the foot all the way up to the ball of the foot, just below the ankle. So now I'm taking my thumb and I'm just pressing it lightly onto the sole of the foot and just rubbing up and down slowly. And I apply a little more deeper pressure into that. And just so that you start feeling your muscles in your foot releasing, relaxing, and just letting go. Yeah, isn't that nice? And just slowly up and down with my thumb into the sole of your foot. And now I'm going to rub the balls of your toes. This is where your toes meet into your foot. And just rub each one where the toe connects into the foot. So here's your big toe. And I'm just swirling my thumb around and around and around. And now I'll go to the next toe. And just where it connects, and I'm going to rub my thumb around and around and around. And a little deeper. And now I go to the next toe and just rub my thumb, around and around onto that ball. Yeah, doesn't that feel good? It's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. The foot, it's so magical in a way to get a really good foot massage. And then I go to the next toe, rub that ball there. And then I go to the next toe and rub that. Yeah. And now I take my thumb and I slide it again up the sole of the foot, right on the outside, that long muscle that extends from the little toe all the way up to the ball of the foot, and then just on the side there's a nice long muscle, and I put a little more pressure into there with my thumb, and this releases any stress that might be there. Yeah, isn't that nice? And now I take my thumb and I rub a little bit more in the center of the foot again, and a little bit more pressure this time. And now I go to the inside and the long muscle of the foot that runs from the big toe all the way up to the heel on the inside of the foot. And I put pressure on that with my thumb, and I stroke up and down and up and down a few times there. Isn't that nice? And now I'm going to massage the ball of the foot, and that one gets a lot of stress usually because that's where we hold most of our weight, is right on that ball. And unless you wear really good shoes, in the day during your routine, that one, it can get really sore. So, and this one I really have to put a lot of pressure in to get deep into it. So I take my thumb and I put it right on the ball of the foot, and I just move it up and down and up and down. And I squeeze a little more pressure onto it and swirl around, go all the way around the ball of the foot, clockwise, around the outer section of the ball of the foot. And then I work my way inward towards the center of it, and just keep working inward until I reach into the very center of the ball of the foot. And now I take my thumb and my forefinger and other fingers, and I put it around the ball of the foot, and I massage it. I knead the ball of the foot with my hands, and just in and out, and I just take it and squeeze a little bit, and I move it in and out even more. There, isn't that nice? Yeah, and now for, I think, what is the best part is the toes of the foot. And those are just fun. They're like little playful little extensions of the body that love to be touched and massaged and tickled even sometimes. But this is a professional massage, so we're not going to do any tickling here. So, okay, so I'm going to start with the big toe, and I take my thumb and I massage with the thumb into your big toe, right at the very big part of it in the center. And I put a little pressure on there, and I have my other finger, my forefinger, on the other side, on the back side of the thumb. And so now I just keep moving my thumb of the toe, my forefinger on the other side of your toe. And then I have my thumb, which is massaging with some pressure onto your toe. Yeah, isn't that nice? And then I go to the next toe, and next to the the big toe, of course, and I just take the ball of that toe at the end and I start massaging that in and out and around and around. And my thumb goes up that toe and down and up and down. And now I take the toe and I pull it just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of pulling action. And that helps to relieve the tense muscles a little bit. And if you hear your toe crack while I'm doing it, don't be worried. It's just releasing stress and tension. And now I'll just finish up with rubbing the rest of the other toes. And I pull them a little bit, just release the tension there. Yeah, now isn't that nice? The foot massage. And just to finish off with the foot, what I like to do is just take the foot in both of my hands, and while you're laying there face down and your foot is facing me, I like to put my hands around the front of the foot, the top, the one that's against the bottom of the bed right now, and I put my hands underneath there and I grab the foot and I just start rubbing it. I grab it a little bit with a little tension on my hands, and with the oil it's just nice because then it just slides around and through my hands, and it also gets those long muscles on the top side of the foot, which feel really, really nice. Very nice. And I stretch a little bit, and I pull the foot at the end near the toes, and I just stretch it a little bit, and that releases any tension that might be there. Yeah, wasn't that wonderful? Yeah, how you feeling? Yeah, good. Okay, well, let's go up to the legs now. And so now I go from the foot, and I go just above where the ankle is, or where the ankle is, and right in the back is a tendon that's really nice. If I just put my thumb and forefinger over in between that, or the tendon in between my thumb and forefinger, and just massage that a little bit. And then I take my two thumbs in both hands, and I lightly go up from your ankle and up your calf muscle, just slowly. And I just go really slow up to where the fold of the knee is on the back side. And then I take my hands and I just caress the outside of your calf as I come down back to your ankle. And now I do the process again. I take both my thumbs, and this time a little more pressure up the calf as I glide my thumbs up to the knee fold, like that. Yeah, and that's really nice. And now I take both of my hands and I have them like grab your calf muscle sideways lightly with some light pressure. So I have two hands on your calf muscle, and I'm just lightly grabbing a kneading motion on your calf muscle from the ankle on up to the knee. And then I go back down to the ankle again, and then I go back up to the fold of the knee. Yeah, isn't that relaxing? Okay, so now we'll go up to up the thigh, and so now I'm going to knead the muscle like I did with the calf. Just I'm going to be sideways on the calf muscle, and I'm just going to take both of my hands. I'm going to just knead your calf, just in a motion where I massage the biggest muscles of your. I said calf again, didn't I? Excuse me. I didn't drink my coffee this morning. It's early. So your thigh. So now I knead your thigh with my hands, and all the way from the knee fold, and I go all the way up to the buttocks, and then I go ahead and with my hands, kneading motion again, all the way down to the fold. Okay. Yeah, doesn't that feel very, very good? Yeah. And then I just go up and down the thigh muscles from the knee fold all the way up to the buttocks. A few more times. Yeah, isn't that nice? One thing I like to do as well is I like to stretch the leg a little bit. And so with you laying face down there, what I do is I grab your foot with my hand lightly and gently, and I stretch your leg back over on itself, and just as if, if you were doing a yoga position and you grabbed your ankle from the back and you pulled your leg up. So I'm going to do that same thing to you while you're on the table. So now I'm grabbing your ankle and I'm pulling your leg back up over itself, just lightly, and I put a little bit of pressure. This is like Thai massage here. And in Thai massage, they do a lot of this kind of long body stretching like this. And then I pull your leg over and just a little more pressure, a little more pressure, a little more pressure. There, and hold and just take a deep breath. Yeah, there. Okay, now I bring your leg back. Now, I'm going to massage your lower back where it meets into your bottom of your spine. And this is one of the biggest and most stressed out areas of the body. This is where we tend to hold a lot of our tension between that set of muscles and also the shoulder muscles and neck muscles tend to be both about similar when it comes to stress in our bodies as far as equal. So now I'm going to take my hands and I need a little more oil here first. Let me get that. Okay. And now I'm going to take the oil and just put a little on my hands, and I'm going to warm it up a little bit first so it's not so cold when I put it on your body. And then I'm just going to place my warm hands onto your lower back. And just let it sit for a little while and just feel the warmth of my hands on your lower back. And just relax and enjoy. Yeah, isn't that nice? Okay, so now I'm going to rub my hands up your back, just the middle part of the back, so just above where the base of your spine is. And I'm going to go just where your rib cage starts, up about that far. And I'm going to take the flat parts of my hands, and I'm just going to rub that up in an upward motion from about the bottom of your spine up to your rib cage and your backside. And I'm just going to rub that up and down. Oh, but actually more of an up motion each time, and always keep the motions going up. Okay. And then with my fingers, I'm going to get into some more smaller muscle groups, and I'm going to just put a little pressure from the tips of my fingers into those small muscle groups of the lower back. Yeah, now isn't that nice? So, there you go. Yeah, and you said before you were experiencing maybe a little tension down there. So this should help a lot. This should really help you just to relax and be calm. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to take my flat of my hands again, and I'm going to move up, all the way up the middle of your back and up to the tops of your back to your shoulder blades. And as I go from the bottom to the top, I'm going to spread my hands out apart from each other when I get to your shoulders, like this. Yeah, there. And every time I come from the bottom to the top, I'm going to give a little more pressure. And a little deeper, and a little more pressure. Yeah, now isn't that nice? And then I take my hands and I take the tops of your shoulders and those shoulder muscles that connect into the head from the shoulders. I'm going to massage your shoulders with my hands. Yeah, those are nice. You're a little tense there. Not bad, really. You're actually doing very well. So, yeah, there you go. How's that? Now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to go back down your spine, all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm going to go back all the way up to the top, all the way to your shoulders, and I'm going to spread my hands out across your shoulder muscles over to your arms. And just to the top of the arms where they meet into the shoulders. And I'm just massaging those big muscles of your arms. Yeah. And now I'm going to massage your neck. So here I go up with like I did with your calf, and I take my hands and I open my hands up like as if I was holding a ball, a big ball, and then I place my hands over your neck like that, and then I grab it lightly and then do a kneading motion like I did with the calf, like I said, and I just massage your neck like this. And then I go up where the muscles of the neck meet into the head, the bottom of your head and the back. And those muscles feel really good when they're massaged. It's just a really nice, where they connect. It's just a really wonderful area that when I massage right at those locations, and this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the balls of my thumbs and I'm going to massage those in a round and round motion with the balls of my thumbs, like that. It's really nice. And yeah, and then I'm just going to give the neck a little bit more massage action with my hands, thumbs, fingers. And then I'm going to just go over your shoulders again and massage them a little more. And I take my thumbs into your shoulder blades, right where the muscles are under there. And those are big muscles there, so those can hold a lot of our weight on our body. And it's very important to get into those and just release any tension that's maybe holding there. So now I go up to your head and scalp, and I take my hands, again, similar to if I was holding a big ball, because that's what your head is really. It's like a big ball, isn't it? With a big brain in it. Big smart brain, right? That's what you have. So now I am facing you at the top of your head. I'm at the end of the table where your head is now, and I'm holding your head in both of my hands, and I'm taking the ends of my fingers and my thumbs, and I'm just massaging your scalp. And that feels good. And on the top, and I massage that. And then the sides of your head, I massage that, like around the temples. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Yeah, I really love a head massage because it feels so nice there. There's something about it that just feels warm and comforting and soothing and relaxing. A lot of people actually fall asleep on my table while I'm doing this, just because it's so relaxing. And now I'm going to do something that my mom actually taught me, which I really loved, that she used to do when I was a little boy, is she would massage my ears. Like if I had trouble sleeping or, I needed to relax, she would simply take her thumb and her forefinger, and starting with the bottom of the ear, the lobe, and she would just lightly press the lobe in between her fingers and just move her finger just slightly. And then she would move her fingers up the ears, up to the middle of the ear and the top, and then back down again. And doesn't that feel nice? Really, really nice. The ears are another area where there's a lot of nerve endings too, and that's why it feels so good. Yeah. So, this ends your massage, and I hope that you really enjoyed it. I hope you really liked it, and that you come back for more. Really, I really enjoyed having you here today. It was a real pleasure. You were so just relaxed and calm and easy to be with. And I really love that about you. And I wish you the most fantastic day ever and the greatest life possible, really, from my heart. So have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.